There you have it, Eagle Riders. Thousands of people suddenly suffering from acute dehydration. It isn't fatal if treated immediately, but has instilled worldwide panic. After viewing that footage, it's obvious why I called you all in. This mission has emergency priority with all resources committed. We've never encountered anything like this sickness. We don't know if the cause is biological or radiological.
You suspect radiation?
There is some evidence. Astronomers report strange radio waves. It was during the outbreak of the disease that we began getting these reports from several observatories. Only the amount of radiation involved was too small to cause alarm.
The timing is too perfect. There's some kind of connection somewhere.
If there is, we'll find it. The radiation was strongest in the Negulus area, but we need to know the source.
Radiation could be coming from anywhere, on Earth or outer space.
I know it won't be easy, Hunter. It's my recommendation that you split up into 3 search parties so we can cover as wide a territory as possible in as little time as possible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. Joe, personnel report.
All Eagle Riders security checked and press box.
Kelly, what's our system status?
All systems online and operational.
Nikki, perimeter status?
Perimeter cleared by Gateway City.
Holly, what's our destination?
Course plotted and laid in for Negulus.
Eagle Riders, what's our mission?
To defend the global good.
Report to the Global Security Console G4X19 submitted by Mickey Dugan. When we split up to look for the radiation source, Ollie and I were assigned ground duty. Wow, I can't believe how many radio signals are being transmitted every minute of the day and night. There's millions of them everywhere, beaming in and out, to and from, up and down, and I'm supposed to find one particular signal?
That's right, Mickey. And I sure wish you'd hurry up about it, because I'm starving.
Hey guys, I'm picking up a weird signal. Could be they're trying to communicate with somebody aboard a UFO. They sound like aliens. It's coming from the west. Somewhere close in the vicinity of Negulus Heights.
Maybe we should go up there and investigate. We might have a close encounter.
Right. You guys talk like you really believe all that nonsense. Hey, what about all those photographs we took last summer? Even you admitted that some of them looked like they might be spaceships, but now you're talking just like a grown-up.
Hey, guys.
What?
We're part of the Eagle Riders, and we were wondering if you've made any strange sightings recently. Very interesting.
We call our club Contact, and I'm the president. We've been observing UFOs for about 2 years now.
Yeah, sounds like fun. Well...
Mickey, it's a fake. None of those flying saucer nets can be trusted. They're all crazy.
Hey, don't be so sure of that. If this isn't a picture of a Borax spaceship, then my name isn't Mickey.
Whatever. But if you want my opinion, you're wasting time playing flying saucer with these kids.
If you keep your mind closed, you'll stay ignorant forever. We might have stumbled onto a clue that will lead us to the solution of the radio waves mystery. Just think about it for a minute, Ollie. Doesn't this sound like just the sort of caper that Borak might try to pull off?
I don't know if you noticed, but that spaceship of his looks just like a number 2 medium lead pencil. Maybe we should look for skywriting.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't even hear that. If it's okay with you guys, I'd like to hold on to this picture for a little while.
If you promise you'll bring it back. We're going to be over in Negulus Heights attempting to pin down the source of a strange radio signal I picked up a little while ago.
Really? We better go with them, Ollie.
Intruders in the heights! Our signal may have been detected. We better shut down the test until we find out what's going on.
Yes, but let them get closer so we can see who we're dealing with.
Getting to Negulus Heights wasn't exactly a cakewalk. We had to climb for a couple of hours over slippery rocks with nothing to light our way but the moon and stars. Actually, it was cool. Quit that whimpering. We're almost there. Hey, what's wrong with him?
I think he's got high place phobia.
He's too scared to move. He's completely paralyzed. What do we do?
Somebody will have to carry him.
First, let's try to build his confidence, okay? Move, and let me have a little talk with him. Whoa! Reality check. Whoa. Davy?
I can't do it.
Hey, Davy, I can see you're really afraid, aren't you?
Yep, I am.
Well, I am too, kid, but I'm right here with you, and we'll get through it together.
The worst seems to be behind us.
Huh?
Wow. I wonder who built that.
Same guys who built Stonehenge.
You mean the Druids used to live here? That was a long time ago. I wonder what they used it for.
Some say it was a magnetic power source. Some say it was an altar for religious sacrifices. Others say it was a really complex computer.
You're a pretty smart kid, Davy. I'm glad you came along. You're useful.
Thanks.
Ready to go?
Could we just have a bite to eat first?
Ollie.
Man, those stones are really enormous.
Wonder how they got him up there.
Hey, you guys!
What is it?
Look, here's a picture I took from the height. Tell me if you see anything funny about it. Look at it very carefully.
None of us seem to get the joke, Tony. What's so funny about the picture?
All the trees and bushes are growing in straight lines. And there's no other vegetation anywhere except along these lines.
So?
There must be paths of electric voltage under the ground. And all of the lines radiate from the tower. There must be some kind of generator in the tower.
Oh, come on. The Druids didn't have electricity.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did. It was a remarkable culture.
They must have come from some advanced civilization. Maybe from outer space.
Oh, mamma mia. These kids have got a hang-up with outer space that's really beginning to bore me. Hey! Do you read me, Hunter? We have a problem here.
Why must you always laugh like a loon? Why? Why?
I beg your pardon, sire, but let me point out that we now have 4 hostages, including one small eagle rider plucked from his nest of nasty friends.
I want nothing to interfere with the solar ray tests.
Don't worry.
That's what you always say before a disaster.
We shall resume the testing right away, sire, and nothing will go wrong. Please accept my assurance.
If you fail this time...
When have I ever failed you, sire? Well, I may not always be entirely successful.
If petty excuses were music, you'd be a symphony.
But you're magnificent, sire.
Never mind. If you succeed in perfecting the solar ray, I shall forgive your past failures.
Oh, spectacular and majestic omnipotence. I appreciate your confidence.
Appreciate it? Why, you haven't even earned it yet.
Oh, well, I think you know what I mean if you know what I mean.
I can't help feeling it was my fault. I should have insisted they let me carry young Davy. Whatever they're using that tower for, it's not good.
At least we're on the right track. We know where the Vorak are hiding out. Now, how do we go about getting in there? There's a pretty good reason to suspect that the epidemic may have something to do with that tower.
Eagle Riders, I have an update for you. The medical examiner reports that all of the victims were exposed to high levels of radiation, solar radiation.
Natural or artificial?
Our people believe it's leakage from the Van Allen radiation belt.
That doesn't mean it wasn't artificially produced.
That's right, Joe. If you could punch a hole in the Van Allen belt and then control its aim, your target would be helpless. And that's exactly what seems to be happening. Ollie, here we have an artist's rendering of how such technological weaponry might be housed. Could that be what's concealed in the Stonehenge Tower?
Let me think a second. That's it. That's exactly what we saw inside the tower, Dr. Keene.
That's precisely what I suspected. That tower is an ideal camouflage for a solar shift generator. You can bet they built an underground headquarters there.
Yeah? Well, why don't we go get them right now?
Curb your enthusiasm. We don't want to rush and risk endangering the lives of Mickey and those 3 civilian boys.
That's for sure. We know they'll have heavy security around the whole installation. I knew it. A 360-degree barrier.
It covers 7 kilometers from the center.
True, but I'll bet it isn't completely airtight.
There's bound to be an access for them to get in and out.
Right.
It could take us forever to locate that access, Hunter.
Yep, but if we try to blast our way in, too many people will be at risk. I've made up my mind.
Whenever I cast my net, I never know what kind of poor fish may be dragged in. Welcome to my parlor. Make yourself comfortable. You're going to be here a while. I'm going to do my best to make this a memorable adventure for you.
You're in it deep this time, you Vorak drone. My teammates have rescued me from much worse trouble than this, Malinox. Yeah!
Mickey, speak to me.
Don't worry, I wouldn't let him hurt himself. All of you hostages are very valuable to me. I prepared some entertainment. Why not just relax and enjoy yourselves? Begin.
Powering up solar shifter program. Engaging energy flow monitor.
The solar shifter is powered by magnetic energy drawn from the center of the Earth by the Lasertron converter.
Huh?
Stand by. Firing.
What a diabolical scheme. They're penetrating the Van Allen belt deliberately.
Observe how accurately we can focus the bounce-back radiation. There is nowhere to hide. Every place on the planet is vulnerable to the invincible power of the Vorak. This is what will happen to anyone who dares to stand against us.
You're sick. You need therapy.
This is merely one of the side benefits derived from my experiments in synthesizing ultra energy with the space and ground energy.
Fool! You have to stop this experiment right now.
Child, you don't understand politics.
Yeah? You're the one who doesn't understand, Malinox. Why do you want to boss around an army of androids? You need to get a real job. You don't even know who you're working for, actually. What do you know about the Vorak? They're just a bunch of machines.
Shut up. Listen, I know a lot more than you think I do. A lot.
You know it all, huh? Well, then you won't need to see what's on this microfilm.
What are you talking about?
GSC Intelligence, an investigation of the Vorak and their evil scheme to dominate the universe. Every little detail of their plan is revealed.
Give that to me at once.
Sorry, I'd like to let you see it, but there's no way to get it through the barrier.
Wait. Now, don't try anything funny. Stand back. Lower the barrier. Stop it.
Oh, yeah? Sorry, I was mistaken about that microfilm. There's nothing on it. Now, you androids stand back.
Shall we do as he says, sire? Of course.
You 3 get out of here. Move it.
Follow me. I remember how we came in.
Let's take a look at that control board. Stand back. Don't try anything, okay? I'll just put you out of business by taking the program cartridge with me.
Be careful with that. We don't have a spare.
Oh, gee, what a shame. Sorry you can't come with us.
Are you all right? Don't just stand there, you metalheads. That cartridge is irreplaceable. Get him.
Yes, sir. There he is. Hold. Grab those 2. Hey.
I'm sure the Eagle Riders must be out there looking for us, and they're bound to find you. Give this cartridge to them.
No, go with me, Mickey. I'm afraid to go out there all alone by myself.
Davy, what about your friends? I can't just run off and leave them like this. Hey, you've been really brave, Davy. Don't flake out on me now.
I'm afraid.
We can't let our friends down just because we're afraid, can we?
I'll be brave, Mickey.
Good. Hurry back!
Right.
Here's hoping you find him real quick, kid.
Looks like a laser beam control cartridge. Ultra high intensity.
We had to watch a demonstration. It was really horrible.
Poor kids. Oh boy, this software is a threat to mankind.
It's up to Otto now. Can you read it?
Reading.
We knew they had to be assembling magnetic energy from underground, but look at this. They were also drawing energy from outer space. Hey, look. Do you see the opening we were hoping we could find in the barrier?
Are you kidding me? It's straight up and down. That would be like entering through a chimney, Hunter.
We'll pull out after we destroy the barrier with a couple of well-placed rockets.
Well, I guess you really think we can do it.
We have to...
Okay, move out.
We can't make it without your friends to help us.
You'll have to jump. I'll cover you. Go! Do you read me, Ultra Eagle? Can you hear me, Hunter? Anyone? The barrier must be blocking my signal.
Receiving member signal number 004.
Mickey got out of there, apparently.
So let's go in.
All right, Ollie, maximum power.
Programming, 90-degree diving.
We're locked on target. Stand by. Dive, dive, dive!
Okay, tighten your seatbelts. Bird missiles away.
Tell me it's a bad dream. How can I face CyberCon? I can't stand the humiliation, the frustration, the abominable, painful agony of defeat. I hate my life. I want to go home.
We flew back to Gateway City to fill Dr. Keen in on all the details. It was pretty quiet on board. We'd won the battle, but the Vorak were getting more sneaky every time. I knew Hunter was worried. We all were. But whatever happens, we will never stop defending the global good.